Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world of Blam Boy. Today, I have a reading based off of a particular person you're thinking of, okay? This may be a situation with no communication or just like distance between that person you're thinking of. This does not have to be romantically involved, but we are going to be seeing whether this person you're thinking of is going to be coming back, coming into contact, coming in general, coming for the first time. I don't know. They're just gonna be returning, okay? Will you meet this person again in this year of 2020? Let us see. Okay, so I have timestamps below. I'm going to be showing you stones individually and then I'll show you them all together and then you can pick. All right, let's get to it. This is stone number 1. Okay, so focus on the intention, focus on your person, and ask whether they are going to be returning this year of 2020 or whether you guys are going to come back into fruition. All right, so stone number 1. Stone number 2. All right, and stone number 3. Alright, so pause the video once you see them all spread out and focus on the intention, ask the question, take a deep breath, and pick according to your intuition. Alright, don't think about it too much. So we got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Hello, pile number 1, stone number 1. You picked this stone. So we got the answer to the question, yes or no, and then we got more information. I feel like you are definitely going to be coming into contact with your person or coming into fruition. I feel like this was a lover in the past. I feel like you were in an actual relationship. You guys were actually talking. You guys got into like a deep sense of who you guys were, okay? Like you got to learn about each other in a deeper sense, okay? The lovers, come on. And then we got the Ace of Discs. So this is like an ultimate form of new foundations. This is completely new groundings. This is starting from the bottom up, okay? This isn't like trying to come back and trying to like weave your way in. No, this is completely like cleaning the slate, you know? This is starting from the bottom and rebuilding. So I do feel like this person is going to be coming to you. I feel like you were very much drawn to this person. I feel like this person was very much drawn to you. Not only did we get the Ace of Discs in this deck, also, that was the Thoth Tarot, and then this is the Wildwood Tarot. Wildwood Tarot. Okay, we also got the Ace of Discs here, but this is the Ace of Stones, and it's all essentially the same thing. This is a new foundation. This is a new grounding. This is like new truths. This is something that is trustworthy. This is a trustworthy situation. This is something that is like respectable, okay? And this is someone coming to you out of respect. This is somebody who does respect you as a person. I feel like there's a lot of old memories that tie you to this person, and I feel like those memories brought you two back together, okay? I feel like there's a lot of ecstasy and happiness with you guys, and I feel like you guys had like different rituals or different forms of like doing things. Like you guys did things together in a different way, so it kind of like, when you separate from someone you do something so much with, it kind of causes like this mental battle of like what is real and what is not and what's supposed to be real, you know? And I feel like you guys kind of go through that, or you went through that scenario, okay? Like losing somebody you were so close to, but then still feeling that tie, okay? And I feel like there was a lot of regret too. I feel like this person was very much thinking of how to approach you. This person is like working on their skills. This person is working on whatever they need to work on. I feel like they're working on work in general, like making money or something creative, you know? They just have some type of hobby that they're doing, and I feel like that only distracted them enough, okay? Like during this no communication stage, I feel like they were only distracted through this for a small period of time, and then you kind of kept coming back into their mind. Again, like this, we got the distractions, and those only did so much. We got boredom, okay? We got regret, we got overthinking, and just like thinking of possibilities, okay? That's what I'm feeling with this. There's a lot of possibilities that this person thinks of, and I feel like there's so much planning, okay? I feel like there was so much planning with this person. And I feel like their ultimate goal is to have you as a lover, to have you as somebody who is really there. I feel like they see it they see this relationship for what it is. Like, this is not just a superficial relationship. This is like a tie and a connection towards someone. And again, you can just see this struggle, like this person's walking alone. So I feel like this person kind of like, after the situation where you guys weren't in contact, I feel like this person kind of just took their own paths and took their own routes and did what they did. And I feel like they were very positive in focusing in on and not focusing on you, or not focusing on the situation, but it's definitely led them to like a deeper struggle, okay, a deeper like sense of boredom and a sense of like wanting to change. I feel like they were in this cycle. The whole purpose of the cycle was to break apart from you and the feelings that you bring. But I feel like all these hobbies, all this fun, all these distractions, they were just not doing anything, okay? All these like voyages trying to like move on, they weren't really doing anything. The struggle just continued, and I feel like that's leading them to make this official, like this official foundation. Like, okay, you know what? Now I know I really don't want to be single. This is not toxic. I feel like this is not a toxic attachment or a toxic tie. I feel like it's genuine emotion and genuine feelings. But at the end of the day, you're in the back of their mind. So it's a lot of anxiety and like trying to find the right way. I feel like they were trying to find the right way. I feel like maybe they were talking to other people. Not necessarily, but that can be for some people. Like, they went to go talk to people, or they went to go find a new hobby or go back to old hobbies, and it just wasn't really filling the void. And I feel like that's what they had, just a void. So yeah, that's what we have for you. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plan Boy. Number 2. I have 2 decks. I have the Thoth Tarot, and I got the answer to the question with this little deck. And then I got the main details with the Wildwood Tarot. Will your person come to you? Will you guys come together this year of 2020? So we got the 10 of Swords, and we got the 4 of Wands. I have 2 groups of people in here. I have some people who were kind of in a toxic cycle, in a toxic relationship, in a toxic point in their life, okay? Like a constant cycle that just was never ending. I feel like they were in a point where it was like fueled by anger and rage and emotion maybe. And that kind of was just directing your being and whatever actions you were doing. And then we have on top of that anxiety, okay? Part of the toxic energies. You can't really control them. It's kind of just something your subconscious is provoking, okay? I feel like you're not really in tune with these negative emotions, so when they come about in a relationship or when you're talking to someone or something, it kind of feels like everything goes the wrong way, but it's really just you making it go the wrong way, you know? That's what I'm feeling with you. And I feel like your heart was very much victimized in this situation. Those people who resonate with that, I feel like there's the end of a certain cycle, okay? I feel like there was a cycle that was continuously happening, and then you kind of were just constantly going back to it, constantly going back to the thoughts. And I feel like now you're here questioning whether this person is going to come back. And I feel like this is the 10 of Swords. This is just the end of it, you know? There's nothing past 10 of Swords. And I feel like everything is kind of just, it was just accumulating, like all the negative energy, all the anxieties, all the mental anguish with the swords, and everything just continuously happening. I feel like balance was finally made at the top. You see this scale at the top? Balance was finally made, and it finally like brought this intellectual side into your mind. There weren't really emotions battling with that type of thought process, but in the past I feel like you were very much battling between your heart and your mind, and those kind of just clashed and created a cycle. But now I feel like that cycle was ending, and you're very much thinking logically. And I think you realize that this is something you don't really want. I feel like your heart is tied to this cycle, but your mind is kind of telling you that you need to move on from this person. But I know if this person were to come back to you, I feel like you would fall back into their arms. The other group is kind of like the same process, where it's like that same cycle. And I feel like that cycle itself is toxic rather than your thoughts being toxic. So I feel like this is the end of this toxic cycle with this person, and they're gonna come back to you and be different, okay? Look at my dog, Clea. Clea. Oh, she's getting uncomfortable. You know when dogs don't have their balance and then just like there's an end to a cycle, whether it be toxicity within yourself or toxicity within the relationship. Okay, so everything's going to change in regards to that. That's what I'm feeling with that. Let's get more into it. The seer, and then we got the three of bows. I feel like, do you see this? I feel like your intuition is just on point, and you are very again with the whole mind thing. I feel like your mind is very much settled and at ease, where you're able to listen to your emotions and your heart rather than having them kind of voice their opinions and influence. I feel like before you would listen to your heart and emotions to the point where it would influence your intelligence and your mind, like it would kind of manipulate. That's the word I'm looking for. I feel like in the past your emotions and your heart would manipulate your mind, but now you're in a spot where everything is working in sync, and now everything is silent, so there's no manipulation happening. There's just a sense of observing. Okay, so you really know what's real in your mind and what's real in your heart and what's real in your emotions. Okay, so you're putting things together, and then we have this break off. Okay, it's like, do you want to fall back with this person when they show up? So I feel like this person will show up. Okay, I feel like either way this person is going to show up. I feel like even when I said that cycle's ending and it's over, I still feel like somehow this person's gonna come up. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be them directly trying to come at you, but I know somehow it's going to come up. And I feel like you're gonna be in a spot where you're just like, nope, no, this is not what I want. I need to stop, and I need to observe and bring this balance. Okay, again, we got the balance up here, and then we got these snakes bringing balance. Okay, symbolism. And we have the still waters. Okay, balance. And we have all these hands like bringing ease, bringing peace, and their eyes are not open, their eyes are not looking, their eyes are down. Okay, so it doesn't feel very personal. Okay, I feel like you're not going to really take it personal. I feel like you're not going to be in tune with this person if they come to you. I feel like you're not going to fall into the feelings of the past. I feel like someone might just come and swoop up your heart. There was a deep heartbreak, and I feel like this is the deep heartbreak that you're kind of just keep going back to. But I feel like there's somebody else that is going to bring, it's like they're gonna relight this heart, you know? So I feel like it's somebody else, because look at all these, we got all these herons here. It's like they're all fighting. Okay, and then we got one who's eventually the winner, the king of waters, the king of vessels. These might be cranes and herons, but you know, it's like the same concept with the bird, you know? I feel like you're tied to this person because you feel like you can't get better, but I feel like this person that's going to be coming towards you is gonna be like a reflection of this past person, but better, you know? Almost exactly what you want. We got a lot of triggering heartbreak. We got a lot of duos happening. Okay, you see this? I feel like there's like two energies to everything. I feel like there's two groups of people in here. Everything is just, see the cycle. So overall, I feel like some of you guys are just over it. Some of you guys are genuinely moving on from this, and you guys are just like over the toxic energy of the relationship. And then some of you are over the toxic energies within yourself. So I feel like either way, there's this level of growth happening within you guys, where it's like bringing this sense of respect within yourself to the point where you are not going to be accepting of somebody's energies if it's not really giving you what you want. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys will accept this person's offer, but a lot of you guys won't. Okay, because I feel like you know where you stand and you know what you want. And I feel like if this person delivers, then maybe some of you guys will take what they're offering, you know? And I feel like a lot of you guys are just like not feeling that at all. And I feel like you're gonna move on and find other people. Okay, but that's what I have for you. So thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy. I just recorded a little bit of yours, number 3, but let me go back. So welcome to your reading, because I wasn't recording. But as I was saying, I feel like this person, well, now I have to go back. All right, so I got two cards for your answer, yes or no, with the Thought Tarot, and then we got more details with the Wildwood Tarot. So to begin, this is somebody who broke your heart. This is somebody who left you feeling heartbreak and sorrow. This is somebody who needs to apologize for something. Okay, I feel like if you were heartbroken by somebody, or somebody did something to you where you and they know that they need to apologize, then this is confirmation that they will come back and apologize to you for something that they did. Okay, I feel like this person is going to come back regardless because they need to apologize. I feel like this is somebody who is in tune with the balance of their mind, and they're not somebody who just pushes things down into their subconscious. This is somebody who genuinely gets picked away by their thoughts, okay? And the things that they caused upon other people, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like they did something to you that they need to apologize for, and they will apologize for this, okay? I feel like they might also be insecure. I feel like they're insecure with emotions, okay? But this is kind of like a growing aspect for them to kind of grow out of their emotional immaturity to come and apologize to you. That's what I'm feeling, okay? They might be emotionally insecure or emotionally immature, because I feel like they were also just tied to your beauty. I feel like they were tied to your physical characteristics and the fact that you're a beautiful, powerful woman or a beautiful, powerful man. Even if you're a man, I feel like you have this form of femininity or this form of flamboyance that this person was attracted to, okay? You have like this feminine energy that's like very motherly and very just powerful female energy. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you guys might come together through a party or through mutual friends, or maybe you guys do have mutual friends and something's going to happen with that. But this person's definitely trying to plot and strive towards going, and I feel like this party is happening up here, okay? And I feel like this person is kind of like trying to plot on how to come to you, or trying to plot of how to like come into contact with you. I don't think they're genuinely just going to message you. Some might, okay? We got the moon. We got the Queen of Waters, Queen of Vessels, Queen of Cups. And it's like, this is all about insecurity, and this is all about shadow self and hiding your emotions. I feel like this person is emotionally immature, and I feel like they're standing behind a veil, okay? And they kind of don't want to go forward with something. Again, they're like hiding beneath the waters. They're hiding their emotion. I feel like this is somebody who is not emotionally vulnerable. So for them to come to you and apologize for something, that takes a lot, okay? It's a lot of growth within themselves, and it shows a lot about how they view you and how they like kind of go about the world, okay? It shows their character. This person isn't a horrible person, but they did something horrible to you. And I feel like they feel like that kind of puts a label on them, and it kind of like identifies them. It identifies them to that scenario, okay? I feel like this person has some type of connection with your family, or some type of like tie. I feel like they're almost married to the family, or they're married through like I feel like their brother's probably married to one of your family members or friends, or they're somehow in like the friend group, okay? I feel like maybe some of you guys were even married to this person, or there was like a very this was a very family influenced relationship, I feel, or like friendship influenced relationship, and maybe the whole drama of what they did had to do with a group of people, or it had to do with the family or your friends. Yeah, I feel like this person has a lot to unveil, and I feel like they've been waiting a long time to say this to you. I feel like they're kind of like on the brink of like just spilling all their emotions, because they've been holding this down for a long time. Like, they've been hiding their emotions. They've been doing a lot of shadow work and like trying to get out of that that like secrecy. I feel like they're a very mysterious person. So for them to come out and even try to plot to see you in person, okay? I feel like that's something that shows how important you are to them, okay? Or at least the situation, how important that was to them. But yeah, that's what I have for you, okay? Nice little short reading. Yeah, that's all I have. So, but until next time, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Black Boy.